Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you again. Thanks for passing by to listen to these short discussions. In this series, we're going to be talking about the claims of Jesus about himself. Now, just to introduce the subject, I need to mention that there are a lot of people who ask the question, oh, God, does God exist? And so on. Now, this question really is, what does Jesus claim about himself, and are they true? If they are true, then the implications are big enough to conclude that God exists. So we're going to just go through these verses and see what the Lord helps us with. The first verse we're going to talk about is John chapter 3, the verse 13. So I'll read it and we look at the implications. Okay, so John 3:13, it says that no one has ascended to heaven, but he who came down from heaven, that is the Son of Man, who is in heaven. So in this verse, Jesus makes the claim that he came from heaven and that heaven is his home. Okay, now what is the implication of this? If this is true, which we know is true, this video is not to prove the validity of Jesus' claim. I'll do another video on that. So the fact that Jesus came from heaven means that none of us have the right to ignore his words. So everything he says, we need to take it very serious, because none of us have a clue what it means to come from heaven or to live in heaven, and none of us have a clue what the Father desires. So if somebody knows that, has been there and has come to show us, then we can't help it but to listen to everything he says. How do you apply this to your life? Now, I want to propose a few applications here. Number one, take time out and go through the New Testament, especially looking for the statements that were made by Jesus. If you have a Bible with red font for the words of Jesus, then pick one at a time, reflect on it, and see how you can inculcate that into your life. I hope this has been helpful, and tomorrow's video or the next video, I'm going to be talking about